Dangerous turning point. The Iran-Israel conflict is shaking the global energy world. We are living in a time when the conflict between Iran and Israel has reached a new and extremely dangerous turning point. What once was limited to military bases and government buildings has now expanded to the world's critical energy hubs. Oil and gas facilities, the backbone of everyday life and the global economy, have become direct targets in this conflict. This war is no longer just about two countries. It has become an open challenge to the global energy system. On March 18, 2026, Israel struck Iran's South Pars gas field and the associated escalated processing complex. This was no ordinary attack. South Pars is one of the largest gas fields in the world, and its underground resources are vital not only to Iran's economy, but to the security of energy supply worldwide. This assault threatened to destabilize the global energy balance and sent energy prices soaring toward the sky. Immediately after the attack, the United States distanced itself from the conflict. Former President Donald Trump made it clear to the media that the US had no involvement and had not been forewarned. This announcement marked an unusual twist on the international stage, as powerful nations often intervene directly or indirectly in such conflicts. America's silence confirmed that this was not just a bilateral struggle, but a calculated disruption of the global energy system. Iran, however, was not going to remain silent. On March 19, 2026, it retaliated with a missile strike on Israel's Haifa refinery complex. Reports of severe damage emerged, and with it came a clear message: any attack on its energy infrastructure would be met with a response far more dangerous to the global energy balance. This strategy represented a new kind of energy power, revenge as a tool of influence capable of impacting the world stage. The reality now is that this is no longer a conflict confined to two nations. It has become a crisis threatening the global economy, energy security, and oil prices. With every passing moment, tensions escalate, and the effects ripple through energy supply and demand worldwide. These energy facilities are not just regionally important, they are globally critical. Any disruption can impact factories, transportation systems, and daily life across continents. These attacks also demonstrate that the nature of war has changed. Today's battlefield is no longer confined to military fronts. It has extended to the fundamental pillars of the global economy. On one side are Iran's resources, on the other Israel's retaliatory strikes, and in the middle are the silent powers watching and adjusting their strategies. The tension reverberates through global energy markets, oil and gas prices, and even international politics. This moment challenges human understanding. For the sake of humanity, it is not enough to see who is attacking whom. We must grasp how much the security of energy, the economy, and daily life is at stake. If this tension continues to escalate, its impact will not remain limited to the Middle East. It could be felt in every corner of the globe, in every home and business. This event reminds us how power dynamics influence both human life and global systems. Military actions, energy infrastructure, and the delicate balance of the international economy are all interconnected. Any misstep could send shockwaves worldwide. Protecting human lives, stabilizing the economy, and securing energy supply have never been more critical. This also teaches us that war is more than combat. Its effects reach every aspect of human life. Economic pressure, energy shortages, and uncertainty in global markets directly affect humanity. Governments, international institutions, and individuals alike must recognize that energy has become a weapon in the game of power. The tension between Iran and Israel is no longer a regional war. It signals a looming global energy crisis. It shows us that wisdom, strategy, and patience are more essential than ever when the world's most fundamental resources are at risk. Every moment tests our ability to navigate this dangerous turning point while safeguarding human life, the economy, and energy security. Now is the time to think deeply about compassion, economic protection, and global energy security. Even in the shadow of power struggles, beneath the surface of war lies the reality that our daily lives, energy supply, and economies are all intertwined. Every tremor in this delicate web can be felt across the globe. This story is not just about conflict, it is a warning for humanity. Both the play of power and the protection of energy resources are essential for our survival and our future. Every moment reminds us how dangerously fragile this tension is and how profoundly it can impact human life and the global system.